Welcome, guys. It's another episode of the Neutral Corner. It's Danny Glover, and it's proudly sponsored by Treasure Boxing Club. And today, I've got my guest, Andre De Cruz, featuring Raf Miera. Welcome, guys. It's another episode of the Neutral. So how's it going, man?
Good, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Good to see you and have you on as a guest. So, yes, for people not too familiar with you, we're gonna let people know more about you because you've got a lot of good things coming up. You've been doing good things in the past, so good to get yourself out there and expose yourself to a newer, diverse audience. So, yeah, first of all, so whereabouts did you grow up, and yeah, what's your background?
Cool. So, Andre De Cruz, and I grew up in Berkshire, specifically in Windsor. I'm not going to say where I live now, just for confidentiality. Yeah. But I'm now in the process of transitioning from fitness, where I kind of made my name, to acting. So it's a bit of a big transition, but I'm just going with the flow and seeing where things take me, really.
Yeah. I remember going around Windsor when I was in my 20s a few times. Couple decent clubs around there, nightclubs.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad. So what was it like growing up around there though, as a child and stuff?
Yeah, it was nice. I mean, I was predominantly with my dad as a child, and it's just a very peaceful place to live compared to obviously London. It's very contrasting, but for me, like I prefer to live in a more peaceful place where there's not too many people. Okay. I don't mind coming to London for like work and like social activity, but I couldn't personally live in a city. Yeah. I'm more of a quiet person, as Raf could probably tell you. But yeah, I did love it. It was really nice.
Yeah. So what was school life like? How was that?
School life? Primary school or secondary school?
Well, both really.
Primary school was, there wasn't much worry at primary school. I mean, you're 4 to 11 years old, so I mean, there's not much worry. But secondary school it was okay. I mean, I personally didn't like school. It wasn't for me. And I went to a private school for 3 years and I transitioned to a public school. So It was a massive contrast there.
So what was it about? Was it like the lessons, or was it like the educational system?
I personally think it was my own attention span. I think school for me, it just wasn't for me really. I mean, the actual education system was good, but I think when you're getting forced to learn things you don't want to learn, it's hard to pay attention.
Yeah.
I mean, I did all right at school, but if I wouldn't necessarily change my thoughts about it because it just wasn't for me.
Yeah. So a question for both of you then. So what was your favorite subjects in school then?
Going to me first. Yeah. Because you probably didn't have one. I was massive on my PE. So back in the day, like I said last time, football, cricket, martial arts every now and then, that sort of thing. So I'd probably definitely say PE, but then on the more academic side, probably science as a kid, all the experiments and everything going on. So
Bunsen burners and all that. I love a Bunsen burner.
Bring back a few memories.
Yeah. I used to do mad stuff with that. So what about yourself?
I think
Andre?
Probably PE as well, physical education, because if it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't have got to where I am today in terms of fitness. But in terms of other subjects, I did like geography, only because I like traveling.
Same. I liked geography and history.
Okay.
And I got an A in both of those.
Nice.
Yeah. Not A in anything else. But yeah, I like those ones. So yeah, so after school, did you go to like college, uni?
Yes, I went to college. I studied sport and anatomy, did that. And then from college, I didn't go to uni. I actually, people probably don't know this about me, but I actually joined the police. I was in the Metropolitan Police Force for about 3 years, from the age of 18 to 21. But then I just didn't want to pursue that for personal reasons. I mean, nowadays being in the police is quite hard, to say the least, with various things going on in the world. So then I sort of transitioned to the fitness industry, became a personal trainer, had my own business, and that's where things started to take off for me in terms of my career, in terms of pursuing my modeling dream, my acting dream, bodybuilding, and it just kind of happened all at once in my early 20s.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you know, this is like a combat sports show. So I know that you've got a history in martial arts discipline.
Yes.
Yeah,
So I did
tell us about that.
kickboxing from the age of about 18 to sort of my mid-20s, and I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved the whole self-defense aspects, the discipline, the grading system, just being accountable, the consistency, and just following something. It's really nice to be organized and have that sport to follow.
Yeah. So was it like straight kickboxing, or was it like Muay Thai? Or...
It was sort of a bit of everything, but it was more or less kickboxing predominantly.
Yes. So
Yeah.
did you have any bouts?
No.
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 So what? So how's the grading system work in kickboxing? Because I'm not too familiar with that one.
So it's still, you have to be graded every so many months, but you have to follow like a fitness aspect of it. Then you've got the actual like martial arts aspect of it, and then you've got like the other aspect of like even the stretching and stuff. You have to be like certain flexibility and things like that, and then you get graded every so often. There's set dates, and then there's obviously different colored belts. You work your way up, but it takes years.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the actual belts are because it's been a while, like in terms of the chronological order, but I think I got to like blue stripe, which is like about the 8th belt up, but then I had to stop for injury reasons.
Yeah. So is it like do you work up to a black belt as well?
Yes,
like
black belt's the highest. Yeah. Black belt's the
Okay.
highest.
So it's all black. Okay.
That's the Champions League.
Yeah,
basically.
The Ring magazine.
The Ring magazine.
Yeah, that's the
That
best.
can rub people up the wrong way though. Because some people don't count, the Ring magazine.
If they don't, then you're an idiot. That is a serious belt. So yeah, so so that led you into, you've always had a keen interest in fitness. I think so. What was it about the fitness aspect that made you gravitate towards it? What was it about that?
I think, I started the gym when I was around 16 years old, when I was at school. It was like a hobby to begin with. It was a place I went to sort of take out my anger, my frustration, be on my own and have that sort of focus. And then from there, I enjoyed it, started getting in shape, looked in the mirror. I was like, oh, I kind of like the way I look. I want to like progress in this. So then I started to look into sort of bodybuilding, started doing that. Then people were like, oh, Andre, you should maybe compete one day. I was like, okay, what is this competing? And they told me about it. And then it was a bit of a spiral. It kind of like went on to that. And then I started competing. And I just loved the whole journey, the whole process, like the whole having that goal. It was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what category was you in? Because I know there's some kind of like, what's it? Physique?
Yeah, so you had...
Physique, and then there's like obviously the Mr. Olympia type
stuff.
Yeah.
So there's quite a lot of different categories nowadays. I did men's physique where you basically wear like the broad shorts up to here.
Yeah.
And you're judged more on the upper body. It's more like a commercial look.
Yeah, the V tape.
The V taper, like the lat to waist ratio is basically has to be very big. And then you've got like fitness modeling, you've got muscle modeling, there's so many different categories. So I did men's physique, I did fitness modeling categories as well. And there's different weight categories as well.
Okay, so when you did that and you also did modeling, so did you ever feature in like Men's Health magazine? And
I actually haven't. And that's one thing which I'm gutted I didn't have the chance to do, but I did do a fair few magazines for sort of different brands and things like that, but I never did men's health.
Okay,
yeah,
you should have done it, man.
Oh mate,
it's a really good look.
I would have loved to.
So from there, what else? I saw that you said you're an entrepreneur. So which businesses and business ventures have you done in the past?
Sure. So I tried to do a clothing business called Apparel Trends. It's been an ongoing business for the past couple of years, but then COVID got in the way. It kind of came to a bit of a standstill. But the business was predominantly loungewear. So we're selling sort of loungewear for both men and women, comfy clothing to wear in everyday life, really. And it didn't not do well, but it didn't do the best. And it's about having the financial backing as well, and we didn't have that. So it's still there, but hopefully in the future we can pursue that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's good, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. So also back to like the fitness, what would you say is like the important aspects for fitness within people in society? As we know, they say that Great Britain is like the most obese society in Europe. Obviously, America has its problems as well with obesity. So how important is fitness to societies? Because when you look across, say, other parts of Europe, the population seems to be much leaner, especially older people. So they seem to be more in tune with, you know, looking after themselves, eating better.
Yeah.
You'd probably know this as well, Raf.
Yes.
So how important would you say that is?
It's very important. Just health and fitness. It's about your lifestyle choices, and I guess it's how you're raised as well. I mean, obviously, if you come from a poorer background, it's going to be quite hard to potentially get good food, nutritional food, and maybe go to the gym, things like that. But there's no excuses not to look after yourself to the best of your ability.
Yeah.
I think everything you put in your mouth is your choice.
Absolutely.
If you want to lose weight or get, depending on your goal. But to be healthy is your choice.
Yeah.
And be fit as well. It is your choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say culture also plays a part in that, in the sense that I'd say in the UK specifically, particularly more over the past 20 years, you know, not that I was around before then to know, but from what I've heard and seen, I'd probably say that there's been a lack of discipline across British society as a whole. And we've seen that in the case of obesity, for example. And culturally, there's differences in different countries. Like, for example, binge drinking is a massive thing here. If you go to Italy or Greece or somewhere, then, you know, people do get drunk, but it tends to be a glass of wine with a meal, and then you sort of stop there to enjoy the experience. So different reasons for drinking then obviously affect lifestyle, weight, things like that. So I think culture affects it too, in that sense, in the sense that I'd say America probably isn't as disciplined in the same way. And so that probably affects it too. But then at the same time, the USA and the UK have a lot more
in common.
Yeah, a lot more in common. And they've also, they're a lot financially better off than places like Italy, for example. So in Italy, you tend to get cheaper food anyway, but it's healthy, cheap food. So it's kind of like a trade-off in both ways, I'd say. But yeah, I think culture definitely plays a massive part.
Yeah, I'd say culture. And touching on culture, I spoke about this with a few friends and peers and stuff. And one thing, yes, the binge drinking, whereas I've been on holiday across various parts of Europe, and it's done more in moderation. It's not about going out and getting smashed on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But also I notice within like the Caribbean and West African communities, if you look back home, people are a lot more leaner because they do more walking. Whereas over here, people don't really walk as much. They drive more. And then also there's things like apps like Uber Eats, Just Eats. People are literally, I know people who order bottles of Coca-Cola and a Walker's Crisps and a Mars bar from the off license. They're not even walking to the off licenses anymore. You can get your supermarket shopping delivered on a big van nowadays.
Yeah.
So all these things play a part in, as you said, just natural exercise. So it's not even necessarily going to the gym and going ham with the reps and stuff, or running on the treadmill on level 10 with 12 incline. It's just even just natural walking throughout the day. People are just not even that mobile anymore.
It's very sedentary. Our country is a very sedentary nation. They don't move much, and I think in the schools, like, they don't educate the children like correctly in terms of nutrition and health. Because I'm not sure if you know about this, but me and Raf went to school.
Same school.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So from the, what was it?
Year 7, we're best friends in year 7.
Yeah, so we're very good friends from the ages of I think 11 to about 13, and then we kind of drifted a bit because I transitioned to another school. But when we were in school, they didn't really teach about that.
No,
like in terms of health.
There's a lot more emphasis on what you put into your body now. But I'd say that across social media as well, generally. Not that was around back then, but yeah, there's a lot more emphasis around that now. Like being vegan, if you said that 20 years ago, people look at you like, you know, you got a mental disorder or something. But now it's quite common.
Yeah.
But like what you were saying earlier about, you know, going out, and even from your off license, people aren't going out now and buying things, they want it delivered. People also pay for convenience. And that's just a business trend we've seen globally. People just pay for convenience. And that doesn't even discriminate by culture. Now, everywhere you see, if people can pay £2 to skip a line for a line for a club or something, what they're gonna do? Stand there for half an hour, pay £2 to go and skip. They'll go do that.
Or a tourist attraction.
Yeah,
I've just come back from Poland recently. You can you can pay skip the queue. You go on TripAdvisor and things like that. You can get fast track tickets and to anything nowadays. So yeah, it's the way of the world.
Yeah, it's very bad. Now. It can be very bad though. So lazy.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
So also you was doing the bodybuilding competitions. Which federations did you enter?
So they were Pure Elite and Miami Pro. So they weren't like international. It was UK based only. And I wanted to pursue it even more to Two Bros, which is another federation. But then coronavirus came around and it kind of hindered my experience of bodybuilding and competing because I just lost the passion for it, to be honest, because as everyone knows, all the viewers know, COVID came around for quite a while and obviously we couldn't do much. I was living at home with my dad and I was lucky enough to have my own home gym. So there was a garage there, I had dumbbells. It was good, but it wasn't a gym. Yeah. So I just lost the passion of training in my garage every day for like 6 months.
Yeah.
And obviously mentally, that's not healthy. I mean, I was very lucky compared to most people, so I don't want to like moan too much, but regardless, it was still quite horrible to like be in that sort of cardboard box environment trying to train for so long. Yeah. So
I've noticed you spoke about your dad a couple of times. So how supportive was he in your journey? Because it sounds like he was quite influential.
Massive.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, like I haven't got words in terms of what I can say about him because he's done so much for me.
Yeah.
In a positive way, I mean.
Yeah, like, of course. It sounds positive.
Yeah. He's been, since I've been born, he's always been there. There's nothing he wouldn't do.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be where I am today because he's supported me like financially, like mindset, everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really, really amazing.
Wisdom. Yeah. All that. So yeah. Big up Mr. De Cruz, man. See, fathers, we don't get enough of our just due. So that's very good and refreshing to hear, man. I like that. So within the bodybuilding industry, just like with boxing, combat sports, especially lately, we've heard there's quite controversial, even with WWF, with performance enhancing drugs, steroids. I spoke briefly about it with Raf when he came on last time. So what's your thoughts on the epidemic in?
I mean, if people take it, like, I'm not going to judge them because it's their life, it's their choice. However, if they're taking performance enhancing drugs in a sport where they're legally not supposed to, then obviously they shouldn't be doing it. And it's unfair on the people who aren't doing it and they're not going to be successful because they're overtaken by the people who are doing drugs.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a hard one. I mean, there's ways of getting around it, as you probably know. I mean, it's just a really awkward subject because what can you do?
Yeah.
Unless you get caught, they're being caught, but then the fight's already been done. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
With boxing, for example. With bodybuilding, it's a bit different because you're allowed to do it. Like most federations don't restrict it.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I have done it in the past. I've done steroids in the past. I'm always open about it. I've learned from my mistakes. I've got probably certain injuries from when I used to do it when I was younger. But I'm a completely natural athlete now. If I was to change anything, I probably wouldn't because it still made me the person I am today in terms of my philosophy and my mindset of everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a very awkward subject, steroids. It's always been like an awkward thing really in sport.
Like a taboo.
Yeah, I was going to say that one actually. Yeah, taboo, yeah.
Yeah, sports and entertainment, because what I was going to get into is like how like detrimental is it to like the youth and society? Because I remember growing up watching WWF and we all wanted to be Hulk Hogan and he just says, take your vitamins and drink your milk. So I'm thinking, all right, I'll just down a couple of Rocky eggs, drink some milk and vitamins. I'm
Drink some
thinking,
water. Like,
yeah. Well, he says drink milk. So I was
Yeah.
thinking, you know, Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, probably your type, like the Rock, Stone Cold, Steve Austin,
yeah. John Cena.
John Cena, and Vince McMahon in his more senior years. And
Yeah.
it's
And it annoys me actually, sorry to interrupt you, but it annoys me when like you get these athletes and you get actors and all that who say like I'm completely natural, I've never taken anything, and like it's so obvious you're not.
yeah.
I know that they're sponsored and they're going to lose their sponsorships and stuff like that, but it's like it's really bad for like the youth and the kids who think it's okay.
That's what I was going to get to, because even we know a couple of bodybuilders, one who's from my area, I won't name him, but he puts on his page, lifetime natural bodybuilder, when I can see clearly you're not, mate. So it's like, how bad is it for youth who are growing up trying to aspire to look like them, realizing they can't, then they hear, oh, well, there is a cheat code that they're using. And then that kind of spirals into a society, because I notice a lot of this generation, they look a lot bigger than, you know, guys of yesteryears.
Yeah.
So it seems it is becoming quite a trend.
Yeah.
And kids are not just taking steroids, they're taking all kinds of cocktail drugs. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even know what the names of these new drugs are. And I'm talking like recreational.
Yeah.
Yeah, and especially mixing both. I mean, I'm not sure if you guys have seen, but the last couple of months has been a couple bodybuilders who passed away from steroids. I'm not sure if that was the actual reason, but come on,
Yeah.
like it's obviously contributed towards their death. Like it's not good.
Yeah.
Surely, like people need to wake up and be like, life's too short. It's about health, and that's why I've changed my philosophy. It's about health, and everything I do to my body is priceless.
Yeah.
So I need to make sure I'm doing it properly.
Yeah. So as you spoke about injuries, you had some injuries. So how is the recovery going?
Yeah, so, God, it's such a tedious conversation. The amount of times I've said that I've described my symptoms to a doctor over the last year. So many specialists I've seen, but it's fine. So cut a long story short, I basically had an injury to my neck, specifically on my C5, C6 vertebrae, which impinges into the right side of my neck. And it's probably due to years of lifting when I was younger, doing stupid things.
Oh, squatting without that little sponge thing.
Maybe,
listen, I'm telling you, when I've done that, it fucking cranks on your neck. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the neck injury, which was caused from probably being silly, taking steroids in the past when I was younger, not listening to my body and just pushing through the pain. And I've had MRIs and things like that. And it's just about changing my whole philosophy of training and changing my posture, making sure I'm sitting upright. Like even now I need to be a bit more sitting upright, doing my rehab exercises. And it just takes time to rectify your posture really and the injury.
Yeah. So as you said, you was pushing through the pain barrier and stuff like that. Funny enough, the producer Jeff, we was just talking about, because when I say my quote, persistence beats resistance, as you know, resistance weights. So you're pushing through that inertia of the pain. He didn't know what I was meaning by that, but I was giving him examples of when you do that in life. And as you said, that's what was doing that. So sometimes, yes, I do. My philosophy is persistence beats resistance, but sometimes it's not always good to do that, because as you said, you can end up with injuries down the road.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, man. So, but yeah, if you need, do you still do get physiotherapy?
Yeah, so I've seen physiotherapists, chiropractors, I've seen osteopaths, I've seen neurologists, I've seen everyone, sports masseuses, I've seen everyone. I'm currently seeing someone at the moment, but I might be flying out to Canada in about 2 months to see a specialist there as well.
Yeah. Well, if you need one, I've got a guy. He's based in Croydon. He's a physiotherapist. Chirag, so big up Chirag. He does the physiotherapy. My cousin Craig Richards. So yeah, I'll refer him to you.
Cool, thanks, mate.
See if he can help you out in any.
If he can fix it and cure me, I'll be forever in debt.
If he can help, I'll try. You know what I mean? I'm always about networking and stuff like that.
Thanks,
So
mate.
yeah, so I see you're an actor as well. You've definitely got the look for it.
Thanks,
So
mate.
what made you pursue that, and how did you get into it?
So as I said before, it was more the passion for fitness. And I just kind of wanted to get out of the fitness industry because it was quite toxic back then when I was in it, and I wanted to pursue something else. So the last few years I've been sort of pursuing my acting career. I've done quite a few things here and there. But over the last couple of months, I've been working on a feature film. I can't name it for legal reasons, but it was a Bollywood featured film, which I was casted in. Yeah, it was really, really, really good experience. So that should be released maybe next year, sort of May, April time.
Yeah.
But it's just, again, persistence with anything. It's just being persistent with acting, with fitness, with everything. Yeah.
So in the Bollywood, so you're of Indian descent?
Yeah. So my dad's dad is originally from a place called Goa, which is in India, which is actually a Portuguese colony. So I'm Portuguese Indian, basically.
Okay, because I was wondering the name De Cruz, because I know in Sri Lanka a lot of people have Portuguese surnames, and there was a population migration down there back in the day. But I didn't know that. But yeah, interesting fact there.
Portuguese Indian.
Some history, geography lessons.
Yeah, that's how I like geography.
Thank you.
Obviously, I'm from England. My mum's English, so I'm English as well.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Good. So, so what's your future plans within the acting career and in general?
I mean, I would like to try and get my big break within acting. Hopefully my agent helps me out there, but it's just about being patient and just seeing where things take me. I mean, just going with the flow, mate. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Like, if it's not, then it's not. So I'm not going to force something which isn't meant to be.
Yeah. So with like being on TV and stuff like that, I heard that you got approached. You was meant to be on Love Island a couple of times. So how did that go? What happened?
Yeah. So this was, well, I think I've been approached a fair few times from ITV, but it just wasn't for me. It was through social media, and they also contacted me via phone, and they asked if I wanted to be one of the contestants, and it wasn't for me really. I have my own views on Love Island. Yeah, I don't watch it personally.
I've never watched the show. Like one of my friends, he does security for all those shows, Love Island, X on the Beach. He's always out on, like away. Shout out my boy Big Mike. So yeah, man. He's always doing security for those shows, but I've never personally watched it. It's not mine. I used to watch Big Brother back in the day, but then it just got a bit silly, innit?
They kind of milk it sometimes, these shows. The reality shows is a bit too much.
It's scripted,
Yeah, and people think it's genuinely real. It's not. Like, come on. Like, they can't have like a not scripted show. They need like atmosphere, drama. Like, that's what it is. That's what you pay for. That's what viewers want. Yeah. And for me, like, I'm a very private person, and I don't really want to be going on a show and being all exposed. Not in a bad way, but I want my privacy.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I hear that.
So yeah,
that's the type of show where you'd be exposed in a lot more ways than one. So
David Hay, Peter and Trey, they do. Yeah. Well, what's that thing? Celebrity Get Me Out of Here and all that. Yeah.
I'm a celebrity. Yeah. I watched that. That's quite fun actually.
Yeah, it's quite fun. It can be. Yeah.
So I was gonna say I couldn't do that personally. I mean I hate spiders, so I couldn't go on that show. Yeah, it's too much. I couldn't. I couldn't.
What about you, Raf? Would you be open to going on one of those type of shows?
I'd rather be single for the rest of my life, honestly.
Oh my god! No. Yeah. So, do you watch combat sports like boxing?
I do. Yeah, I do. I mean, my knowledge isn't that good, but if the boxing's on or like an MMA fight's on, I would watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the last ones you've watched
God,
more
it's
recently?
been a while. I actually don't know.
Mayweather McGregor, you said.
Say a second.
Mayweather McGregor.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Are there any since then?
I don't think so.
No.
Mayweather
McGregor then.
Yeah, I think it was that one.
Okay, because the reason why I was going to ask is because there was a post that Raf put up. I always love going to quote his post.
Yeah, he does.
But this one was good actually, where you said that you put the Anthony Joshua Canelo, and you did their followers from was it January?
Count. From February to September, and the gap had bridged like that.
Yeah,
it's that small now.
I saw that as well. The post you put the increase of followers, right?
Increase in followers, yeah.
So you said by next year, or
by
by the end of September,
this month,
by the end of this
Charlo
month,
fight.
Yeah, Canelo will be the highest followed fighter,
active fighter.
Sorry.
Yeah. Because otherwise Floyd would just
and Mike Tyson. I don't know what he's on, but he might be quite high.
Yeah, Mike's probably high.
Yeah. So
Nice.
Floyd's about 23, 24.
Yeah. So, but yeah, the highest active followed fighter. So that'd be quite interesting, considering his English has improved, and I think that's helped.
Played a big role.
That has helped big time.
Where's he from originally?
Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah, he still lived there.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, that's an interesting. Guys in the comment section, let us know. Do you think that Canelo will overtake Anthony Joshua as the most active followed fighter within boxing currently? And also, you saying about UFC.
Yeah.
What's his name? Chimaev being the new
Khamzat
face.
Chimaev. Yeah.
Khamzat Chimaev being the new face.
Yeah.
Do you think he'll be the face of it? I personally don't think he'll be the face.
Yeah. I think
because Khabib was never the face of it, was he? As good as he was.
That's because Conor was around. I'm imagining a world where, and it's not too far away, where there's no John Jones, there's no Conor McGregor, and Adesanya's stock's gone down.
Oh yeah, he's.
And I look at the others and I think to myself, outside of Khamzat, who is there? Because he appeals to the Swedish market, the Scandinavians, the Muslim market, the Western market as a whole. So outside of Khamzat, it's hard to think of anyone else who's really going to, because Paddy Pimblett doesn't appeal to the Muslim market, you know. Khabib appeals to the Muslim market and the Western market, but more so the Muslim. But Khamzat appeals to all three. And that's why I think he's got superstar potential. He just needs that dance partner to put him over. Like, for example, with Khabib, it was with the McGregor fight. Yeah. That was the fight that made him from a UFC star to a global household star. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. To be fair, that was the first one I actually stayed up to watch live of him, because before I'd watch it on YouTube the next day of Khabib, but that one I thought, I want to see this, especially because the build up where he was throwing chairs at the bus, and it was all a bit chaotic, the build up in it. And
I've never seen a build up like that in my life.
Insulting his dad, and then so I was like, I want to. This Khabib guy he seems calm, but I can see in his eyes he wants to do some damage.
Send location.
Yes. Send location. That's a proper roadman talk, you know. So when he was he dealt with him the way you meant to deal with a brother who disrespects you. So I like that. Did you watch that fight?
I didn't. No.
No. Yeah. So Khabib's a serious fight. So when you're doing kickboxing, what was like your speciality type move? What would you say?
My side kick was really good, and a double roundhouse kick.
Okay.
Yeah, like in the air, like a double kick. I can still do that. My flexibility is not too bad, but
Van Damme.
Say again?
Like Van Damme, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Maybe not that good. But it's just obviously I was saying to Raf on the way here, like, because of my injury, like I can't keep my guard up because it's all bunched here at the moment. So I'm trying to rectify all this injury issue and my posture. My kicking's fine, but the actual punching situation will probably make my neck worse. Yeah. So I need to stabilize everything before I pursue that again.
Yeah. So do you have like a online sort of course for people who want to pursue getting into better shape and living a better lifestyle, like a life coach type fitness thing?
I don't actually. I never really did that, only because I'll be honest, when I was sort of younger and I was doing bodybuilding and I was training myself and I was a personal trainer, I was training other people, it was just too much. It was too much fitness, so I kind of had to step away from all that fitness and just focus on myself. So I didn't want to train other people as well, do courses and all this stuff, because it was way too much fitness and it was too much for my head, and it was just no balance. It was just, my life was like fitness. So that's one of the reasons I transitioned from fitness to more sort of modeling and acting, because I needed that like life balance. Yeah. So to answer your question, no, I don't. But I always want to help people and stuff. I mean, with my social media, one of the reasons I started it was to motivate people with health, fitness, and just life motivation in general. I've been quite quiet with social media for the past couple of years, only because I lost the passion for that as well. And as you know, social media can be quite fake and toxic in certain aspects. Absolutely. But I would like to get back on it just to help people. Yeah. In a positive way. Yeah. And obviously share my journey and try and inspire people as much as I can. Yeah. So what's your would you say your usual routine for fitness
nowadays?
In terms of training routine?
Yeah,
or?
just training routine or eating routine.
Okay, so I mean, I've got much more balance. I mean, I'm not as strict in terms of tracking my calories, my macronutrients, making sure I have every single grain of rice on my plate. Not like that strict. That's like the bodybuilding days.
Oh, yeah, little,
Oh, I could never do that again.
My Fitness Pal.
My fitness
Yeah,
Yeah.
I still
I
have that.
tried that, but listen, the oxtail and
There's more to life.
the rice and peas. I'm sorry, guys.
He's not alone. Me too.
If I lived in
So-
Jamaica and I rolled with the Rastas and that, I could get more leaner. But I'm living in England and yeah, the portion control is ballistic for me. So
Yeah, so it's just about balance now. So in terms of my nutrition, it's about eating healthy. I still sometimes track my calories, but not as strict as I did. In terms of my training routine, it's quite basic. I train like 4 days a week, weight training, upper, lower, because I can just get everything in, especially with sometimes filming days, the very long shoot days. So sometimes I physically can't train for quite a few days in a row.
yeah,
Because when you're starting at like 4 in the morning and then finishing at 9 at night, you've got no time to train. Well, you have time to train, but then my sleep will be compromised and I can't sleep properly.
yeah,
So sleep comes first, especially when you've got long days.
yeah.
You got to be realistic. When you're younger and you've got more free time, you can train 7 days a week. I used to train 7 days a week.
You're only
Yeah,
27.
and 2 hours
When
sleep.
you're younger.
Younger as in younger than 27.
Younger than 12.
When you're okay, let me rephrase it. When you're younger and have more free time.
Yeah.
Okay, when you've got more free
I'm trying to
time.
act cool while I've broken this mic, but yeah.
But yeah, that's so training's that, and then I still do my cardio, try and get my steps in with my watch.
Yeah,
And that's about it, really. It's simplistic at the moment, only because I'm recovering from injury and I'm trying to just get my routine back to the way it was.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So what about you, Raf? Because you do some training and that still. So what's yours?
Yeah,
like?
and not enough.
Yeah.
Not enough. I need to do more. But yeah, I think the past couple of months has been preoccupied in other areas of my life. So yeah, now I've got a bit more time to focus on me rather than trying to focus on this or that. So yeah, I just normally work out from home, just like with a bench, a few barbells and dumbbells, and take from there. A lot of body weight exercises too, like just like pull-ups on the local park,
Dips,
monkey frames and things like that. That's what it's what is like the bar thing when you climb. It's designed for like 11, 12-year-olds, but you got to make the most of it.
You're still moving your body, aren't you? So it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Still,
but it's
it's-
embarrassing because it's brought down a little bit for like the kids on like the monkey bars, and you have to crouch down and be like that when you're pulling up. So yeah,
yeah.
it doesn't help when you're 6'2", so
Yeah,
it's even harder.
yeah. I try to do some gym stuff. I mainly focus on cardio though, so try
Yeah.
to like bring the weight down and that. Like,
That's the most important.
yeah.
Cardio for everyone is the most important.
Yeah.
It also depends on your goals as well. Like, I mean, everyone's different. Everyone has different goals. Like, I might want to gain muscle. You might want to lose fat. You might want to lose
I'll
weight.
cheers for that.
Example. Sorry.
Example.
I didn't. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. And look down.
Shots fired.
I know.
You know what I mean, though.
Yeah. So yeah, as you said, it all depends on your aims and goals and your targets and stuff like that. So yeah, but I like to feel like I'm a bit like a Tyson Fury. I'm not built for show, but I'm built to go. Do you know what I mean? So I like to tell people. So
I'm gonna steal that phrase. I can't use it for myself, but
But-
it's a good one.
yeah.
You stole it enough from me.
Well, yeah, well, you make it a hot line, I make it a hot song, as Jay-Z says. So yeah, man. So what's the end goal for you then? What's your
Life goal?
life goal? Yeah.
Well, that's a hard one. As in proper deep, like be happy, or like as in like career,
No, life.
like life.
Yeah, like when you're 60 and you look back, what's
God, that is a hard one. That is a hard question.
or 70? Sorry, because 60 is not even old.
I
these
think
days.
like to be successful in what I love to do. For example, acting. I love it. To obviously be established as an actor and motivate people in any way I possibly can. I would like to get back into the health and fitness avenue, but not for my reasons in terms of like looking a certain way or like competing, to actually help people.
Yeah.
Some way. I'm not sure how, but I want to explore that option. But obviously, like, I want to, start a family relatively soonish, maybe have kids in the future, and just be content and happy. But then what is happiness? Is it being content, or is content being happiness? That's the question.
I think happiness is being content. Yeah. Like,
But what is being content?
being happy with what you've got.
So it's
the same, but
it's a
they're
bit-
linked.
yeah,
They're
they're
linked,
linked, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's for me as well. I think right now I'm content, to say the least, but I like to push myself for more. I mean, I'm very grateful for my life and what I've accomplished compared to most people who would never have these opportunities. But I have to be persistent and stay on track. And I've gone through a lot with my injuries and stuff, and I've had a lot of setbacks and stuff like that. But you just got to keep going. As cliche as it sounds, you have to keep going.
Yeah. So with the setbacks, how did it make you feel? Like, did you end up in any dark places any times? And how was you able to push through that and get yourself to the other side, to the other end of the tunnel?
I mean, the last 2 years there's been a lot of setbacks. I've had chronic pain with my neck situation, my head, and obviously my vision and things like that. It's all linked. And obviously I'll be honest, coming off steroids the last couple of years as well, it's taken its toll. And it's made me feel like utter crap, to be honest. But the last few months, I've started to get back on track. I've tried to be positive. Sometimes it's hard. I mean, it's easier for people to say, "Oh, you got to be positive," but some days you just can't.
No, you can't.
It's hard.
You can smile all you want, but behind the eyes, it tells a lot. And at the end of the day, even if you're around people, and that's also what happens in society. When you're around people, you can socially drink, socially smoke, and that can take away that pain for the moment. But then when you get home and you're in that corner all alone, and the lights go off and it's just you and those four walls, that's when the demons start to set in, unfortunately. And that's for all of us. We all go through
100%,
these things in
do.
life.
100%. In terms of how I got through it, it was literally just focus on where I want to be, envisioning myself feeling better, surrounding myself with positive people like Raf and like a few of my other friends, my family, my dad especially. He's helped me like a shitload, and just keep going. Getting out of my comfort zone, obviously doing this film recently. I'm really grateful for being cast in that. Today, very grateful for being here, so thank you.
Yep.
And just like sort of telling my story, and like if anyone's going through the same sort of thing in terms of mental health, in terms of coming off steroids and stuff like that, or whatever it may be, like just to like try and be positive and just think of where you're going to be and envision it.
Yeah. So you see, with like all your things you've done, kickboxing, acting, entrepreneur, has that taken you around the world? Where have you traveled have you traveled any different countries with these?
Yeah. So, I mean, I've been to, 27 now. I started traveling when I was I think I was like 3 months old.
Oh, wow.
So, I know. I think I went to,
some, eh?
where did I go? I forgot where it was, the country, but my dad told me the other day, but I forgot. Mauritius, maybe? It might have been Mauritius when I was 3 months old. So I was, from a young age, I've always been that sort of traveling sort of person.
Yeah.
In terms of for work, I've been to Canada, Toronto, recently this year. I went to a holiday in July, Tenerife. I've been in a lot of places. Sweden last year.
I went to Sweden last year, Stockholm.
Yeah, Stockholm, say.
Yeah.
You enjoyed it, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
It's nice, isn't it? Why did you go?
Well, stag.
Okay. Anyway, Poland last year as well. You got back? Did you?
Yeah, I went Poland last month.
Oh, nice.
It's another good place to go, isn't it, Danny?
Usyk versus Dubois. Yeah.
I went to Katowice. Yeah. Katowice is like a really nice place. It's really quiet and it's not too busy. Yeah, it's nice.
Oh, did you say it, Raf? I saw you saw it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, nor do I.
Where else have I been? Have you been anywhere recently? I mean, you're going to Florence soon, aren't you?
Yeah, but I'd say Manchester doesn't cut it as
out
exotic.
Of this country.
No, I haven't been. Yeah, I went for my 27th. I went to Holland to see ex-family neighbours, but yeah, I think it's pretty much just been that.
Okay, so what was your favourite country you've been to then?
Favorite country?
Holiday?
Traveling
anywhere. Yeah.
I love Canada as a country.
Yeah.
I've also got property there, so that's what we go back and forth for business as well. But in terms of actual holiday, went to Greece last year. Went to Crete. That was really nice. That was beautiful. So good. I mean, I've got plans for the future of where I want to go, but it's just having the time to do it.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, I'm not sure about you guys, but I just can't fly with them seats anymore. The squashy.
Oh, British Airways is a
can't.
joke.
Yeah.
That crushed me. I remember when I went to Vegas for Andre Ward versus Kovalev 1. I'll never, unless it's short haul, I will never do a long haul with British Airways again.
2016.
20.
Kovalev 2 was in 2017.
Yeah, so it was 16. It was number
16,
one.
yeah.
Kvoznik was on the card. Clarissa Shields made her debut.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah. Maurice Hooker was on there.
That was before the Terry Flanagan fight. That was about 2 years before.
Yeah. So British Airways is not for me, man.
It's not in British Airways, but I swear like all of these airlines are making their seats smaller to fit more seats in to get more people on the plane. Because
I don't know.
Honestly,
Virgin Airlines and Emirates, they was nice and spacious.
Yeah, I've always been quite loyal to British Airways, but I'm sorry, British Airways, I might have to change.
Yeah, and the Boeing plane it needs updating because even the screen, the TV screen, it's all old. They need to modernize it. Yeah.
It's just because of like my injury as well. Like it's just too squashy.
Yeah.
And then you're in this position for like 8 hours. Okay, the occasional walk to a toilet, but apart from that, it's too static.
Little eye walk.
But yeah.
I think that's why they try to bundle you with free drink to try and just take your mind off of
Honestly.
Well, that's funny, man. So yes, we were going to go into the penultimate round. So it's a series of questions. Just give an answer.
Sounds good.
Pretty simple. So, red corner or blue corner?
It's just quick fire, so just answer.
Yeah.
Blue corner.
Left hook or straight right?
Straight right.
Front kick or roundhouse kick?
Roundhouse.
Fairtex or Lonsdale?
What's the first one?
Fairtex. It's a brand of gloves. It's normally used in kickboxing.
Fairtex or Lonsdale? Fairtex.
2-pack or Biggie?
2-pack.
Nas or Jay-Z?
Jay-Z.
Ali or Tyson?
Tyson.
Michael Buffer or Bruce Buffer?
Bruce Buffer.
So for what do you call it? These are like fights that I want in the future, or they might be even booked in the future. So give your prediction on who you think's going to win. Beterbiev versus Bivol.
I mean, I'll be honest, my knowledge isn't that good in this, but I'll try my best.
Okay.
Don't frown at me, man. Don't judge me. Say it again, sir.
But Arthur Beterbiev versus Dmitry Bivol.
Dmitry Bivol.
Alexander Usyk versus Tyson Fury.
The first one.
Usyk.
Yeah.
All right. Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua.
Joshua.
Okay. We'll do BMW or Mercedes.
BMW.
Audi or Lexus.
Audi.
Rolls Royce or Bentley.
I'm gonna go Rolls Royce.
Blonde or brunette.
I gotta be careful on this one.
Mr. Ladies, man, you don't want to.
For obvious reasons.
Cancel.
I'm gonna go blonde.
Okay. Natural or surgery?
Say again, sir.
Natural or surgery?
Natural or surgery?
For like women.
Natural.
Good. See, you see, this is because what I'm trying to do. I'm doing like, because you know when a lot of women say to me, "Oh, yeah, but men like the pictures of the girls with like the lips and the bum."
Yeah, but that's like saying, "Oh, all women love muscle," and then every girl I speak to will be like, "Oh, I don't really like that sort of stuff."
Yeah.
When I was younger, when I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get in the gym to like get loads of muscle to like go out on the night to pull some girls," it's like they don't like that.
Yeah, because a lot of women say they like the little uncle tub nowadays, so it's a bit interesting. But I tried to do like what do you call it? Market research. So I asked all my guests that. So now when they see a collage of men saying they prefer natural, now they realize you don't need to do all that.
Okay, but define like surgery and what aspect,
when I
like
mean-
how much are we talking?
No, I'm talking about
You're
like
gonna get him cancelled.
fillers, lips, chest, bum, BBL. All, you know, when they're going like the works.
Personally, I prefer natural girls. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I normally ask slimline or curvy fit, but I know with your fitness, you'll prefer the slimline girls, or you might not.
That's a hard question because that's so hard. Yeah, I'm gonna go the first one.
Love or money?
Love.
All right. Salsa or ramba?
Salsa.
Drum and bass or jungle?
Drum and bass.
R&B or slow jams?
R&B.
Dancehall or Afro beats?
Afrobeats.
Lamb samosa or lamb patty? You like that one?
Lamb samosa.
All right. Do you eat goat?
Do I eat goat?
Yeah.
No.
All right. I'll go with lamb then. So lamb curry or curry goat?
Lamb curry.
Chicken tikka or jerk chicken?
That's hard, man. I'm gonna go jerk chicken.
Yeah.
But I do like a good chicken tikka.
Yeah.
I had a Subway yesterday, a chicken tikka.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it like a limited edition?
No, you can just get chicken tikka
Oh, the
like,
normal
in
one?
it, and then I just put my salad
Subway's
in it.
nothing's gonna be limited edition.
No,
bro.
you know they put it in the post whole limited time.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, but you can
limited
choose it
time,
anyway.
yeah.
Like,
Oh, it's a
hash
standard
browns.
one.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
And then they end up on the menu like permanently. It's
Yeah.
it's a
I know
con,
they do it
yeah.
at McDonald's all the time.
Exactly, and then they stay on the
Yeah,
like
it's
the
a con.
Monopoly thing. Oh, it's a one-off thing. It's every year.
It's like clothes shops. They go
Yeah.
closing down sale, and then the shop's still
Like
there.
Sports Direct's closing down now for the last decade.
Yeah. No, 20 years. I used to work there, 18 years ago? When it was Sports World.
Sports World, then it's Sports Direct and it's
Yeah.
sportsdirect.com.
Yeah, same thing.
Technically, it was closing down then.
Yeah, exactly. I was just under a new name.
Honestly.
So, chicken korma or curry chicken?
Oh, chicken korma. I love a good chicken korma. I can't handle my spice, even though I'm half Indian.
Yeah. Paratha or roti?
I'm being a bit ignorant, but what's the first one? What is it?
Paratha. I asked a guest, he was an Indian boxer called Tony Banj, and he said that it's not even called that.
What is it?
Paratha is like maybe I'm just saying it wrong. So
I'm going to go roti because I know what that is.
yeah. Pilau rice or basmati?
Pila.
Jalebi or gulab jamun?
I've never had either of them.
Oh, you hell freak. You see, these are like sweets, desserts. You know what they are, innit?
I've heard of them, but I don't know what they actually consist of.
Okay. I couldn't tell you. But then I've had jalebi, that's nice. It's like this orange kind of syrupy candy type thing.
And the other one?
I haven't tried it.
All right, I'm going to go with that one.
Yeah, it's like a lokma. The other one, gulab jamun, it looks like a lokma.
Okay.
Like a Turkish lokma type thing. All right, so for actors, Shah Rukh Khan or Hrithik Roshan?
First one.
Abhishek Bachchan or Salman Khan?
Salman Khan.
Aishwarya Rai Bachchan or Anushka Sharma?
Anushka Sharma.
Yeah. Katrina Kaif or Isabel Kaif?
Isabel Kaif.
Yeah? Oh. Okay. INC or BJP?
What does that mean? Sorry.
They're the two top Indian political parties.
Oh, God, I don't know. Can we pass on this?
Yeah, absolutely. I have to ask because I ask everyone different country ones. All right, so films, Doom 2 or Happy New Year?
Wait a minute. Happy New Year. Who's that got in it? Is
I
this
don't
like
know.
a proper?
These are like the
Nah,
classic
nah.
Bollywood films.
Doom 2? No, it's not.
Yeah.
Isn't Doom got the rock in it?
DH.
Oh no, I'm thinking
OOM.
of the other one, Doom with the rock.
Oh no. This is
I've
a
never
Bollywood
seen any of them. Maybe I'm going to go Doom 2.
one.
That's a cool name. Yeah.
Well, Papa the Cruise. You can tell him after. These are the classics. I know you know these ones. All right. So we will go with Evian or Volvic.
Volvic.
Raph will take what he's given.
Yeah. Voss or Fiji.
Fiji.
Yeah, that is.
I've actually got
What I do as a marketing tool, I'm giving them some game here. Fiji. If you put Fiji water in a glass bottle, that is just because obviously we know water in glass is better than plastic bottles. So if Fiji just put the Fiji in glass form,
I mean, that's going to cost them a lot and they'll lose profit.
nah,
But
they'll sell because they are the better water. But it's just the plastic will put some people off who are like, oh, I want glass only.
true.
And that's where the Voss excel. But
True.
overall, if you're putting pound for pound, don't you think?
Yeah.
I personally really
Yeah.
like Fiji.
Fiji
Yeah.
in glass will be the game changer. Lucozade Sport or Wow Hydrate?
Lucozade.
For a fighter, what do you say is more important? Speed or power?
Speed.
Footwork or hand placement?
Footwork.
Town life or countryside?
Countryside.
And there was another one I was meant to, there's a question I forgot to write down. That's it. And the last question, Hollywood, Bollywood or Nollywood?
It's Nollywood.
What is Nollywood?
It's the Nigerian one, isn't it?
I'm going to go Nollywood so there's no conflict of interest.
You've never seen Nollywood films?
I don't know. Not
There's even a channel. It's a channel. It's been out for
anything.
years.
It could have been like Norway. Could have been Netherlands. Nigeria. I don't know.
Nollywood's very big. So they're
I'm
like,
going to say Nollywood because that's the only one I haven't been in. And
Yeah,
the
they're
only
the
one
big
which
three.
I
Is
probably
that the
won't
whole
be
of
in.
West Africa?
sorry?
Is that the whole of West Africa? Ghana
Yeah,
as
it's
well?
but it's mainly Nigeria. Would you say, Jeff? It's mainly Nigeria,
Oh, sorry.
but it does go over to like entire West Africa.
Every country has their own. But
Yeah.
The top one from Ghana will go over there.
Yeah, to Nollywood.
So it's an
Okay.
African
Yeah.
film industry, basically.
Yeah, it's like the African,
The West
Bollywood.
African, yeah.
Yeah, West African Bollywood. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
fair enough.
So yeah, okay. So that's the end of the penultimate round.
Cool.
So, this one I've stolen from the Diary of a CEO. So, I want to do a thing where the last guest asks the current guest, but normally they would leave it for when they come in. But because you're here, you get to ask. You, Raf, ask Andre a question, and then Andre, you leave a question for the next guest, whoever it may be, just a random question. So yeah.
I'm going to say what I said on the train earlier on the way here. If you could give your 16 or 18-year-old self advice, you could write a letter that was 3 lines long, and you could give your 16 or 18-year-old self one piece of advice 10 years ago, what would you say?
Oh my God.
3 lines.
Do I say it now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It might be a bit of a cliche response, but should I just say it anyway?
it's your answer.
So if I was to give my younger self a bit of advice, what would it be? Don't give a shit about what people think. Follow your dreams and don't give up. I mean, and that's cliche, but honestly, like if I was to
Man,
go back
It's your
and
truth.
That's it.
tell my younger self something, I'd be like, literally,
That's it.
who cares what people think? You will die. Everyone will die eventually. Just literally live your life to the best you can.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
And what is your question for the next guest, whoever it may be?
Oh, this pressure.
If you can't think of it now, you can WhatsApp it to me, and I'll just
I think I'll do that, only because I don't want to rush it.
yeah. So I'll
do that,
contact
yeah.
you before and you just tell me any time, and I'll quote you and say this is for So
sounds
yeah.
good.
So if you can let everyone know where they can find you on all your social medias.
What camera?
This one.
So Instagram is Andre De Cruz Official. My Facebook is Andre De Cruz. And I think that's all the social media I have actually at the moment. So yeah.
Yeah. And you have that link tree as well.
Linktree is just a link of all my social media accounts.
Okay.
So Instagram, Facebook, and then I have a Spotlight account, which is my professional acting account, which you can see as well. Spotlight, Andre De Cruz, with all my acting videos, etc.
Okay. And also, Raf, let them know where they can find
I
you
feel
as
I've
well.
been milking it because I've done this before, but yeah.
No, but you got to keep plugging.
Yeah, ELUSIVE2.0 everywhere. And as always, thank you to Danny for having me. And it's always an honour to come on.
Yes.
Always will be.
And it's a pleasure having you.
Thank you
both
very
on.
much.
And I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah,
See?
really good. Thank you.
See, it's relaxing.
Yeah, it is relaxing.
Not scary, man. So so get used to this because I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot more of you
Yeah.
on the cameras and on the big screen. So
Thank
yeah,
you. Thank
guys,
you very
make sure
much.
that you you stay tuned and look out for all the great stuff that Andre is going to be doing. So remember the name Andre De Cruz. So that's it, guys. It's another episode of the Neutral Corner. It's Danny Glover and proudly sponsored by Treasure Boxing Club. Also to the drink sponsor, Ragatonic. Make sure you follow them also. And remember, guys, persistence beats resistance. You know where it is.